Hello, audience. Yay. Um, I just wanted to share about my morning today. For anyone who is considering moving to France or has gone through this and knows what I'm talking about, something needs to change, really. I know I'm a foreigner, I'm not a French citizen, but I swear, when I am, or even before, something needs to change. Not only with the shower situation, I cut myself up. My shower's like this big. And I burned myself from this. So, here's what needs to change. What's this place called? What is it? The, oh, no, that's not it. Well, the Reception of Strangers. I should have written down the name of it. Anyway, it's on Rue Truffaut in the 18th arrondissement. And there are others all over the place. I've been to this place before while trying to renew things or change things. I hate getting sent there. And today was just the worst. You probably can't tell. I guess it's not so bad. But I was pretty pink today. Because they make you stand outside for a long time. I've done this before. Luckily, did I do it in the winter? Yeah, I did it on a pretty cold day once. You get there really early. I was there at 8:30 a.m. and there was already a line. This is a place, it's kind of like an alley. A large alley next to a schoolyard. And you wait in line there with a lot of other people. And they finally let you inside and you can sit down and you have a number and your number's called and then you go and talk to them. But here's the thing. You go there and you stand in a line, which is like a crowd of people 5 wide. Two lines there are. And the closer you get to the door, the more it's like there's some kind of rush. It's like a Black Friday rush in the US in a toy store. Smashed up against everyone, and it makes no sense because there's room to spread out in this alleyway. But for some reason, there are at least 50 people, 100 people in the beginning of the line, just practically smashed against each other. Had I dropped anything, I wouldn't have been able to bend over and pick it up. And today, I had my dog with me. I thought, well, I was going to drop her off afterwards. I didn't think it would take too long. I also thought maybe it would bring cheer to the people in this office, and they would be more cheerful. Less rude, you know, puppy dog. So my dog's with me, but I had to keep her in her bag most of the time because we were so crowded together that if I let her walk around, she got her little paws stepped on. We had nowhere to go. I couldn't get out. And I was in that line till about 1 p.m. Around 10 a.m., you know, the sun started hitting us. Some people were smart and had umbrellas. Not me. So we're standing out there in the sun. Made friends with a couple people around me. Canadian girl and a Mexican girl, and let's see. So, yeah, so we talked. I couldn't even sit down. I brought a magazine and a book, but I couldn't sit down anywhere, just standing. There are older people out there and children. And my new friend said last time she was there, she saw a pregnant woman passed out in this alley. It was a really hot day. They don't come out and give you water. There are no restrooms. You have to like trust someone to hold your place if you want to go somewhere. But I don't know. And then there are people cutting in line, like blatantly cutting in line, just walking up, and then, you know, in the front of the line, there are little fights and arguments over people cutting in line, and no, she was cutting in the line. There was one woman who tried over and over again. People kept pointing her out. Several others just inched their way and would just get in front of you or what. They'd be so rude, and like they were more important than anyone. They have to get in there, you know, even though you were standing there for 4 hours and they just got there an hour ago. So yeah, a lot of people crowding, and just for no good reason up to the door. Like, freaking learn to stand in a line. And, you know, once in a while a security person would come out and be like, back up, and like push people in front. The people in back need to move before the people in front can move. So we're just getting crunched in front. No one in back is moving. And there's no reason. They're not going to open the doors and let you flood in. So there's really no point in getting closer to the door. It's not going to do any good. But people don't seem to get that. And I think it's up to somebody in charge to do something about this. Organize it. I mean, like, you can't take appointments at all? I mean, last time I was there, I think it was not even the last time, I was there, got in after 2 hours of waiting, short wait, and they needed something else, and I said, could we come back? Should I come back with that? Like, can I have an appointment to come back? No, you have to like go and wait in line again with it. Really? Okay. There's just no way around this. There's no appointments. You just have to get there early and spend half your day in line or more. There was still a massive line when I left at like 2. So that they don't like set appointments. I mean, even just like blocks of appointments. Come at this time or this time. Just lessen it somehow. Take names at the door. Have a list. Have people write down their names. Tell them about what time you'll get to that part of the list. Let them go. Have breakfast, lunch, bathroom. Like, not stand in the sun or the cold or rain or whatever. Have a list. Organize the lines. Just organize the lines so people aren't cutting in line. Have people line up, like one at a time. Have it set up in little lines. I just stood in line thinking of all the ways that they could do this better. It wouldn't cost them anything, really. When I got in there, I don't know if it was lunch break or what, but there were like 3 people handling things. And this is just ridiculous. It's just, we started a petition. Canadian friend actually did. I've thought about it before, but I don't write French well. But she wrote up a petition on a sheet of paper, a couple of sheets of paper, and passed that around. A lot of people signed. We got like 1 or 2 sheets of paper full of signatures, just saying something needs to be done about this. This is ridiculous. It's inhumane. It's dehumanizing. You're like out there and no one cares. What else can I say? I mean, I'm sure you get the idea. I'm sure you understand this is just ridiculous and not safe. Like, we're burning out there in the sun, and this goes on in the winter time too. When it rains, when it snows, whatever. They make them stand outside, and you have no choice. I had no choice but to do this. I had someone call several people over the past month and a half, trying to sort this situation. And there was just no way around it, and I had to go. There's just no other way. And it's just ridiculous. I wish I was more... My brain is fried today. I'm going to write a blog post about it where I will be a little more clear-minded. And this is just my video rant. Maybe I'll come up with something better later. But something just needs to be done. This is just... Everyone moving here has to go through this, I guess. I just don't think this is the way to treat people who want to live in your country, people who are trying to do it the right way. become citizens here. Why would you treat them like this? You not want them here? You not want them to be citizens? Why don't you just deny them in the first place? Why put them through this? Why? What is this for? I don't understand what this unwelcoming attitude is about. And yet we still go through it. Yeah. So I'm just gonna come up with some kind of idea of something I can do to fix this situation. Because, I don't know, there are a lot of things in the world that need fixed, a lot of things I'd like to do. Just, I don't want it to be one of those things that I just kind of go, oh well, you know, whatever. It's just once in a while. No, so many people have to go through this, and I don't know. It's not a difficult thing to fix. I mean, I think it would make a big difference. So, yeah, well, I'm appreciating all the indoor sitting I got to do at the last place for my recipes. That was pleasant. Oh my gosh, 12 people in front of me, no! Well, anyway, that's that. Oh, and when I got in there with my puppy dog, finally got upstairs to the woman I'm supposed to see. I don't know exactly what she was saying, but basically, oh, dogs aren't allowed in the administrative area. And she asked me for my, like, passport, identification, and all papers and everything first. And then tells me that, like, you saw the dog, why would you... Oh, my hair. And then she just, like, I said, I've been waiting in line outside for 5 hours to be here. I don't have someone downstairs to give the dog to. Didn't care, and, like, walked off. So I went downstairs and asked the guy at the desk if he could watch the dog for a minute. He did. He was nice, thank you. And I went back upstairs and waited for her while she was in the back talking, like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, I don't know. I just waited for her. And she came out with some guy in charge, I don't know, said something about a dog. Like, do you have a dog? Like, yeah, downstairs. Okay. Screw you. Do your job. So, I got my recipe saved. And seriously, I bring a dog, put a smile on your face, and you're just a dog hater. I get the dog hater. But got what I came there for, at least. Wasn't sent away saying I needed another paper. Didn't want that again. Seriously. You guys, treat people human, and maybe they'll act human. People are acting like animals out there. It's terrible. But you're treating them like animals. So, come on, humanize this process. It's 2013. You're France. Come on. Get with it. That's all. Bye.
What do you think it is? Say, I'm hot and I'm bored and I'm thirsty and hungry. Oh no. We've been here how long, Miley? How long? Been 3.5 hours? 4 hours? Yep. Tell 'em.